What up, YouTube? Timus here. Since I'm doing my reviews for the Wrong Turn films, here is my review for 2007's Wrong Turn 2. Now, this movie it actually premiered on DVD, like the other Wrong Turn sequels have. It of course got released about 4 years after the original Wrong Turn. This time around, it was directed by Joe Lynch, who's directed some other pretty high-profile stuff. Like he directed that movie Everly. He also did that really cool action film Mayhem with Steve Yeun. He also did that Netflix film Point Blank with Anthony Mackie and Frank Grillo. He's a pretty cool filmmaker in his own part. Anyway, as for Wrong Turn, it's not as good as the first one, but it is more gorier. I mean, this time around, you actually got Kimberly Caldwell, who was, of course, if you guys don't know, was an American Idol contestant, like I think, number 7th place in American Idol background. And so here, in this one, you got like a group of strangers who are hoping to win a cash prize, heads out into the West Virginia woods for a survival-themed reality television program. And you got famed wrestler. Is he a wrestler or MMA guy? I can't remember. But you got Henry Rollins, who plays the ex-military tough guy Dale, and his fellow adventurers who set out for a week in which they'll forage for food and battle Mother Nature. They're pretty much not allowed to eat during their adventure, which is. Okay, you're not going to catch me doing anything like that, like seriously. But they end up being haunted by the two finger characters, the cannibals from the first Wrong Turn, and this time they got the competitors are trying to fight their way out or be eaten in the progress here. It is also led by a few people like Erica Larson, who also appeared in 2003's Texas Chainsaw remake. You had Crystal Lowe was in this. Danella Alfonso. It was really cool seeing Kimberly Caldwell in this. I mean, her death scene's pretty gruesome. Texas Battle, who of course was in Final Destination 3. He ended up getting pretty much slaughtered in the gym in Final Destination 3. Remember that scene? But anyway, Wrong Turn 2, it is gruesome. And when I mean gruesome, I mean it's probably even more... Like the sequels, the first Wrong Turn was pretty violent. But when you get to the sequels, holy cow, the sequels are even more gruesome. The kills in this one are insane. I mean, you get someone who ends up getting split in half with an axe. Someone gets their throat slit here. You get someone who gets blown up with a dynamite. Get people getting shot by arrows. I mean, these cannibals are great with arrows. I mean, I'd love to see a whole short film featuring Katniss Everdeen, Hawkeye, maybe Kate Bishop, and the three finger guy from Wrong Turn and Green Arrow, all having an arrow competition, like a bow and arrow competition. I'll love to see that in action. But anyway, that aside, yeah, this movie is packed with loads of goodness. You can't really take this film seriously. It is probably maybe one of my favorite out of the sequels. The ending is also pretty cool. The cannibals are really decent. It's a really cool revenge-based horror film. Joe Lynch did a great job at directing this. This film even has some heart in it at times as well. I mean, it's no Friday the 13th Part 2 or Texas Chainsaw 2 or anything like that. I mean, it's not in my top 10 favorite horror movie sequels of all time or anything, but it's still a really cool one. I mean, Henry Rollins, how cool was it to see him in this? You got some people you wouldn't even expect should be in this film, But, yeah, if you guys have really seen Wrong Turn 2, You know, you can find it on stuff like Vudu. You can find it on Amazon, Fandango. It's a really solid sequel. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen Wrong Turn 2, Dead End? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What are some favorite parts in it? What are some favorite kills? Did you even prefer over the first Wrong Turn? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.